pause it because Desolator wants us to watch his video. Live. And then this. It's supposed to be live in a minute. Of course, it's going to do the whole countdown. Give me a minute, Jelaya. Okay. Windows. Properties. We want... What? There it is. Here you guys go. We can watch this. We can watch this. But, while you're here, while we wait, Jania's here for her pizza. So you guys know. Jania's here for her pizza. Here you guys go. You get to see her have her pizza. There you go, Desolator. I'm watching it. I'm watching it live. You get to see it live. Yes, there's a plate there. There you go, Bo Falcon. Not only did you feed me, but you fed Jania. You finally got treats to Jania. Transcending into space very, very soon. Takeoff. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey guys, Desolator Magic here, and okay, fine, I had my fun with the last video. I'll tell you what's really going on. This drama about this card right here, this one on screen, has been ongoing left and right, up, down, and center. I haven't followed much of it because I just was kind of on the fence, and then it occurred to me while I was editing that video, and I just was too lazy to put it in. I know what's actually going on, but let's start with a comment from Mark, where someone said very, very recently, basically, what's going on with Phyrexia, all will be one.
Copy.
Oh, and March of the Machine. They said both. And Mark basically said, like, as of right now, we're just finishing it. So everybody's citing that as, so if anybody leaks anything, it's fake because the set's not done yet. Well, that artwork's done. We know that. We've seen it.
Yeah, the artwork's done.
And there's no way that this is a Photoshop. This would be the best Photoshop I have ever seen. I don't know how you would fake that text. They changed the font. So honestly, like, if that's a Photoshop, you fooled me.
Learned how to press a keyboard in casino.
But who would take the time to print this? Even the corners look right. So people are like, what is going on? Let me explain. This is a real fake card, or a fake real card. Wizards made this, but this is not going in the set, okay? Let me explain this by telling you a little story. Way back 100 plus years ago, there was a lot of problems with, I think it was Rand McNally, among other companies, plus Webster, dictionary makers, encyclopedia makers. Well, they were having some issues with people stealing their work, and there's not much they could do about that. So what they would do is they would throw in, one per map, or just a couple scattered around, a couple fake encyclopedia entries, a couple fake words in a dictionary. And see, the problem was you couldn't copyright facts. You can't really copyright a map, a dictionary, that kind of thing. So you would do all the work assembling it and all the cartography work, and they would make the line slightly thicker and change the color, and ta-da, you've got a different presentation of non-copyrightable facts. So they had things called trap streets, or like an example, Aglo, New York. That's the famous city that doesn't exist. And then if one of their competitors has Aglo, New York, or the trap street, or Phantom Settlements, Paper Towns, they all had a different term, which was a huge thing that they did in the 1930s. But yeah, if you find Aglo, New York on a map, and you made the map, you could say, hey, you copied us, here's the proof. And then you might have some legal grounds to shut them down or ruin their reputation or whatever.
Yeah.
So WotC finally figured out, hey, wait a minute. These top level, at the time, I believe, 4th and 5th level judges, that used to be a thing. Now it's 3rd, and now you have to pay to be in the judge program. It all went to crap. Oh, and I recall the I'm an immigrant because I came here when I was 1 year old. Head of the judge program said, we don't need any more white judges. We have too many.
All I can focus on.
What a racist piece of crap. Anyway, yeah, the judge program is all in tatters, but... They do, as far as I know, still have some old level 4 and 5 judges, or at least current level 3 longtime judges, look over some cards to help write the rules, or review the rules, or make rulings, or come up with like card conflicts or rulings that need to be launched on day 1. So they have to send them the cards well ahead of time. Now remember, this is not R&D, okay? This is not, do you think the card's too powerful? They're way past that, and it's a little late to pump the brakes then. But these people, I mean, they send it to like, I don't know, a dozen people at least, I would think. And all you need is one person saying, I don't agree with the set, I don't like this, I just want to leak this to feel special, or, you know, somebody at Wizard said something stupid to me,
special.
or the last tournament something angered me, so I'm gonna leak this. And things were just getting leaked left and right. So,
what
Watsy
still make
said, I think even Mark Rosewater said this himself, is that
but
they
it won't
started
even have these
inserting
abilities. It'll
trap
have
cards of usually really high-powered cards. So that if somebody's like, oh man, I gotta leak this, which one am I gonna do? Oh, this one. Then they can trace it back to one person because each card is unique to the person.
Yes,
so
if
they're sending it to 20 judges, they make up 20 fake cards. Usually variations of the same one.
100%
usually with official artwork that's already been public. And they change the name or they change what the abilities do. Very slightly. Now, how they get these printed, I don't know, and why they send them like official versions with rounded corners instead of just their dummy blanks that they print themselves. I don't know.
Don't do the
Maybe they've
blanks
improved the
anymore.
process, but like a corner cutting machine. I mean, you can get a cardstock printer, no problem, and the ink will look a little bit off. I mean, they're not running like a $10 million litho in their office.
They only put
but
the
I thought
dummy
maybe
cards
he
out
said
with,
that like they get test prints, as proofs, and then that's what they send out to the judges.
Booster.
But they'll throw in like one single sheet or a couple of perfectly cut, legitimate-looking fake cards.
I agree with that.
Just to trap people as like a warning where they're like, hey, if you leak this whole pile of cards we sent you, there is probably one in there that's going to be, you know, just you. Traceable to just you. And like they used to do this with advanced movie copies for like, you know, legal compliance. Translation, subtitles, whatever. You got to send the whole movie to a bunch of different people. So they would put a serial number in the bottom and then just hope you don't find a way to crop it. And these days, it's like these invisible, like certain pixels and certain frames at certain timestamps that the human eye can't see, but that you can detect with the digital fingerprinting program. Everyone with sensitive information protects their stuff like this if they have half a brain. This is not new. So this whole idea of like an invisible trap or this threat where you let them know, it's not just about catching people, it's about saying, hey, these are fingerprinted digitally. Hey, we're sending you fake cards. Hey,
and a bunch
we've
of
got fake towns and fake cities on our maps. If you copy it, we will catch you. It's not about catching them, the damage has already been done, okay? It's about a chilling effect, where all it has to do is you announce it ahead of time or you bust one person with that method and everybody knows, do not mess with this company, they will catch you. Some kind of invisible magic fingerprint thing, and they're coming for you. So this was at least a couple years ago that they started doing this, or that they admitted to doing this. I assume they're still doing it, which means Sausage Fingers here didn't realize that Elesh Norn, Legion Machinist, that's not the real name, that's not the real cost, that's not the real abilities. My guess is all the other judges got Elesh Norn, Legion Engineer. Somebody got a 4-cost version. I think this card is real, but I think it costs 5 or 6. I mean, if you look at the Elesh Norn, those abilities, she does that. You know, I feel like 2-4, she might be a little bigger, but she's not like the frontline combat person. She's the boosty card. I would have shot in the dark. Still a problem with this card, but a hell of a lot less of a problem if it costs 5 or 6. Okay? Elesh Norn Grand Cenobite
even admits
is 7 mana. She's also a 4/7, and she just says Vigilance. Other creatures you control get +2/+2, and creatures your opponents control get -2/-2.
So the original,
devastating, but it doesn't scale based on the number of crap that you dropped in a turn. I don't like that, but for like 5, 6, 7 mana, sure. Just don't be dropping this in on turn 3. This is too powerful for turn 3. This. People are saying this can't be a real card, but everything about the lighting, the shadow, the shot, everything, that does appear to be the right card. In fact, people are saying the 0/1/0 to 285, that appears correct.
And that
the
thing was
copyright date appears
ridiculous.
correct. There's nothing wrong with this card, how that looks like a legitimate holofoil stamp. In my opinion, this is a real fake card. We will not see this. This will be modified by the time it comes out, and this fat-fingered edgy boy who thought, I'm going to leak this because whatever. Oops, I guess you didn't hear about that. I guess you didn't hear that Watsy's going to be knocking on your door pretty soon there. Have fun with that. You may have set the record for speedrunning losing your judge status. Congratulations.
The meat hook, yes.
Now, am I going to eat my words and delete this video and stomp off and be all mad that I was wrong if this turns out to be a real card? No, Wizards has done crazy crap like this before. Come on. But you know me, I always do percentages. What percentage do I think this is real versus fake? I'm going to say there's a 15% chance that this is real and a 75% chance that it's fake.
And what did it do? It wrecked
and a 10% chance that World War III will start before then, or a civil war, and we'll never find out because it'll never release.
Still like $30.
But if it does, this card will definitely start World War III. So they should probably reconsider this if this is still pending. But what Mark said about like, hey, we like just finished work and now it's downstream from R&D. In other words, like art printing final proofs. How is this
It's still
already
in
in
the 50s.
someone's hand? It
Exactly.
seems awfully quick. That don't seem
when
right.
I said that
so
card
that
was
alone
gonna
by
be
itself,
busted
either
as
he's
balls.
lying, which like
People
why
turned
would
to
he
me and
even
said,
know
no,
to
no,
lie
it's not
unless
that
he's
powerful. I'm like,
trying to
no, it's
make
powerful.
This look
It's
fake,
way
and then
too good of a card.
we would just know he lied in a couple months when it comes out. I don't know. All these trap cards, I guess we'll call them because
It's that type of
you
power
get a
creep that
reference.
kept me away.
They aren't very
from
public or
things.
forthcoming with this.
By the way, I am
So-
tempted to reboot my arena.
So I thought I'd
I'm
make
still
this
fighting
video.
the urge,
Yes, I know. I'm like a
but I
month
got an
late for
email
making the
today
one I
from
promised
Wizard
to
saying,
make. My
you know,
patrons.
if you log in, you get to open your
I think
renewal
I posted
egg.
this on
I'm like,
Discord tonight, but definitely the members
No,
on
I
YouTube.
don't
I
want
definitely
to.
posted that community tab message. You guys know what that video is about. I haven't forgotten. I'm just avoiding it every single
hey,
day.
everyone,
I'm avoiding
like
it. But
Desolator stream.
I'll
Like
make it
this
soon.
stream.
I'll throw a sponsor on because that thing's gonna get 50K. But yes, I make very, very, very few videos talk about my personal life that absolutely make me look like a moron. But for those of you who made it this far in the video, subscribe if you don't want to miss the entire summary of my dating history. However bad you think it is, it's worse. However weird you think I am now, you should have seen me in high school. I somewhat crashed a car. So,
Oh no.
tune in for that one, everybody. Can't wait to make that one. You better
send
visit
them
the
here.
sponsor. And I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully I get hit by a bus before then and don't have to make the video.
Now you actually got to do it. Yep. Okay, stop that before it continues. There we go. Back to Resident Evil. Back to Resident Evil. If I can get the game going. Move this over here. Uh-oh. There we go. Already subbed. I said like.